Hi, this is Michelle Grove, and I am the Interim Director of Religious Education for this congregation. It has been a great year, almost a year and a half, that I've been working with you. And I thank you all for allowing me to be a part of your journey for a while. Part of my work is to work with the congregation to understand your current religious education identity, and then also to look into the future. What kind of role does learning play for all ages in the work that this congregation does? So we will continue to do that work together. I am fortunate to have a great team that works with me on this. They are called REEF. It is a working group which stands for Religious Education Exploring the Future, REEF. And the REEF working group is helping to make this discernment process a reality. One of our main goals for this year is to look at how we brand learning. We now call it religious education, lifespan religious education. But is that the right term? Does that really get to what it means for us to be a learning people? So this is where you come in. You see, many congregations use very different words. Some use things like religious exploration. Others use things like faith formation, spiritual exploration, and the list goes on and on. Other congregations even gear it more towards children and youth ministry or family ministry. So the terms that we use highlight very different perspectives and very different values around learning. So we would like to engage that conversation. Is religious education the right term for us? But before we can do that, it's important to look a little bit at some of the words. You see, there's some words that we like and there's some words that we don't like. Each person who's watching this video will have a very different reaction to different words. And those words bring up history, they bring up memory. Some of those are fond memories and some of them not so much. So with that, I want you to help us. Would you please respond in the comments below and let us know how different words affect you? How do you respond to them? How do they make you feel? What do you think of? Do you like them or do you not like them? And then we'll take your comments to formulate the next steps of looking at what we brand learning. The words that I'd like for you to look at are very specific right now. We'll broaden this as time goes on. One of those words is religious. Currently, we have religious education. But is religious a word that speaks to you? The second word is spiritual. How does that word speak to you? And then the other word is faith. All three of these words are ones that we could potentially use, yet we want it to speak to us. At some point, we'll look at how it speaks to the community, but your individual voice is a very important part of that. So please take some time to respond below. Tell us what you think and tell us how you react to the words religious, spiritual, and faith. Thank you for taking the time to do this, and thank you for being a part of this congregation and giving all that you do. Take care.